What's up, everybody? Josh Lau here, bringing you guys another Olympia stream. This is the fourth one that I've done, and I've really been enjoying Olympia. And I think we're at a point now where we've kind of solidified a list. Now we just need to get some more reps on it. I don't know if we'll be making too many changes. Um, so yeah, hello to everybody in the chat. Nice to see you again, Joe. For those of you guys who caught last week's stream, Joe was very instrumental in helping develop the deck list. And yeah, let's see here. I've been needing this content. I just caught the Olympia bug and devoured all your other Olympia content already. Well, I'm a man of the people. I give the people what they want. I tried your deck, and somehow I can't win any games. Is it just me, or Victor seems unbeatable with Olympia? So, if you're having trouble with Olympia, with my deck list in particular, you probably aren't generating enough tokens, and you aren't getting the gold tokens quick enough. That's something that's a balancing act that took me a while to realize, is that you kind of need the first couple gold fairly quickly, and you're able to do that with the Galea. Basically every single time you draw double down or cash in, you want the ability to use them. As for Victor, I have only played a couple games against Victor. They've seemed okay, but more testing is needed. Joe says that Victor is beatable. You have to play aggressively. And since Warrior blocks pretty well, you can defend if you need to. Yep. So those of you who caught the last stream, Joe and I kind of built our decks a little bit differently. His deck list was definitely more aggressively slanted. Are we back with more Go again from last week? That is a good question. Let me switch over here to the deck list. All right, so this is the deck list from last week. The only changes that I've thought about making is including red hit and run. I feel like two copies of red hit and run might be just the perfect amount. I'm not sure if we need commanding performance. I'm not sure if we need another money where your mouth is, or less money where your mouth is. But other than that, a lot of the deck slots do feel fairly locked in. Maybe we could go down one double down, but yeah. This is kind of where we're at right now. Something that I've liked to do in the past couple streams is take a look at the Fabric meta page here. Let's just refresh it here, just in case there's anything new. I guess we look at the weapons now. We not too much changes still, rough. I guess the only change is that now the Jubil percentage has actually increased. So it's like 50% Decimator Great Axe, 25. I don't know why Hatchet of Body, Hatchet of Mind would not be the same percentage, but 25% hatchets, 20% swords, and then like 5% Jubil. Yeah. And red hit and run, not really seeing much usage here, pretty low, but it can act as a sharpened steel. I think it's okay. Can you send your deck list? Are you talking to Joe? Well, okay, so we'll put my deck list in chat just for now. Joe should have his deck list around as well. All right, so there's the deck list that we used last week, and we are going to continue using this week. Your cards will be in tomorrow. You can't wait to start playing with the new cards and paper. That sounds great. Time for more of the best boy. Olympia is the best boy, best man. I love hit and run red, but that's because I have enough agility generation and run the wager attacks to buff after the first weapon swing as a mix-up. Yeah, being able to go with a wager plus a hit and run on the second attack means it's coming in for 9, which is ridiculous. Good to see you again, Mr. Kano. Trying any crazy stuff today? No, we are actually just going to grind out some of the matches, or we're basically going to grind out this deck list because I think this is pretty close to optimal. I know a lot of people have been trying some weird stuff with Jubil, with Decimator. I think if there's any shot that Olympia is competitive in the next couple months, it's going to be a build somewhat like this. Why hit and run? Don't you waste the go again? You do waste the go again, but oftentimes you have the agility token, so it's like you're able to put a lot of pressure on the second swing. It's basically a card that you could use as go again if you really need to, but if you already have go again, you could really put the pressure on the second attack. Best is one way to put it for sure. May I ask why double axes and not double swords like Kasai? So the main reason to run axes is the damage output of hatchets is higher because it's 2 and 3 instead of 2 and 2. Also, the card Spill Blood is one of the most important cards just in general. You combine any of the attack reactions plus Spill Blood, you're basically guaranteed to get the Galea online or a wager online. And you have access to cleave. One of the issues with the swords is that you basically have to run Ironsong Pride to kind of deal with Dromai. And even that, it's a little dicey, whereas axes just in general deals better with board state. And if you think about, like, what are the sword payoffs? Twinning Blade, Razor Reflex, Puncture, Precision Press. Are any of those jumping out at you that you really want to play? Ironsong Versus, I guess, is another one. I doubted Take It on the Chin. I was so wrong. That card rocks. Yes, this card. Very, very good in Dual Wield Warrior. Second swing for +4. Is it better? Well, second swing costs 1. And red hit and run can give go again. So I don't think that's particularly close. Take It on the Chin is great. It only gets better with time since it's any type of damage prevention. Yep. Now I'm curious how axes would do for Kasai. Well, Kasai's hero ability stipulates that if you want the discount, you have to be playing swords. Slice of Dice is pretty good. Okay, sure. Slice of Dice is a 0 for 4. Sure. This card, though, helps you close games. Yeah. Yeah, as you said, Spill Blood is so good. All right. Today, I don't want to waste too much time talking about the deck. We have already talked about this deck quite a bit. If you want to figure out how we got to this place, you could go watch the other streams or other VODs. We just need to grind out some games with this deck list. I think it is very close to optimal. I don't really know if there's much I would change, to be honest. I guess a couple more poppers would be useful. Currently, we only have the nourishing plus 2 wage agilities. The commanding performance, I'm still a little on the fence if this card is good. We also only have 5 defensive cards here, so there's that. And we only have AB2, so we are kind of disrespecting Kano as well. So, yep. Forgot it was just swords. Is sad but fair. Yeah, Kasai decks look pretty standardized at this point. Any thoughts on sword dagger builds? I haven't tested them, but I feel like their damage output is just not going to be high enough. So one of the key things with Olympia is that a basic 2-card combo of, let's say I have blue Blade Runner and red Blade Runner. I attack with the hatchet of body for 2. Give it go again with Blade Runner. Attack with the hatchet of mind for 6. So that is 2 plus 6 is 8. And then I refresh the dynamo. I got 9 value from 2 cards. Even the only way to get 9 value out of 2 cards in recent memory is literally be lower life, pitch Heart of Fendel to play Wounded Bull. That's a 2-card 9. Yep. Hatchets. I don't know. For some reason, people like swords more than hatchets, but like numerically, like this is just more damage. Like, I think people just have it in their mind, like, oh, you dual wield. Of course, you dual wield swords. It's like, no, you could dual wield axes. So, all right, enough chit chat. Let us play some games. All right, we got a Prism. Okay. Prism, as you guys may recall, was quite annoying for us, but we got there last time. So we'll bring in our poppers here. I don't know if we're going to need cleave. In theory, this is good. I think we're okay just running 62 here. I don't, trying to think, do we need cleave here? How many times are they going to have an ally out? And we have to go for face. It has to hit. And then it'll splash to the ally. That might work. Okay, you know what? Let's try 2 of them. Let's try 2. All right. As for everything else, we'll just kind of keep it as is. I think everything else is fine. Swords are cooler and more popular than the cultural thing. Yeah. Yeah, I think it really is a cleave doesn't work on angels really unless they have 2. Ward messes it up. That's true. Yeah, now that you mention it. Well, whoops. All right, so we got Imperial Rapture. Okay, so we have... So basically, if you guys remember last time, my objective was to never let stuff like this hit. So, are we going to keep the double down? I think we can. Yeah, we'll block 8 here. There could be another Herald coming, but if we need to, we could just block. He'd have to get off at Arsenal, so I think it's fine. Sure. You want to get off at Arsenal? Be my guest. All right, Figment of Judgment. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay, pretty much only one way to play this hand. We might Galea, we might Grains, depending on how this goes. So hold him into an attack here. We will wager it. If he doesn't block, we're safe to Galea here. Get ourselves 2 gold on turn 1-ish. For some reason, Talchar says this is turn 2, but that's kind of... I like to call turns the very first turn of the game turn 0. But that might just be me being weird. Yeah, so Cleave is only good if there are 2 allies at the same time, and if there are 2 allies at the same time, we're probably losing. But Cleave does give some extra outs at the very end of the game, because it can spill blood plus Cleave is all of a sudden like a big burst of damage. All right, we got 2 heralds being blocked here, and the Wave of Reality will pop here, so we're not going to actually get the Galea here. So we'll Blade Flurry here, just set off the wave. So they will win the wager there, and we'll Arsenal the cash it. All right, so they're just going to play Passing Barrage and pass. Okay, interesting. Okay, we have options here. So we have a couple of poppers, so this is a little bit annoying. We might want to consider taking it out, but they don't have Iris, so it's like, eh. All right, how do we use all of our cards here? All right, let's go with this cash it actually feels like I could I have extra resources here. We have too many cards. Let's just hard cast the cash in here. Okay. I feel like I want to Arsenal the Spoils and just rely on the shift for go again here with the Blade Flurry. 1, 2, and then we could Pain to Grains twice and the Brave Forge Bracers. Okay, so that seems okay. Let's go with that. So this is 2, 4. So yeah, okay. So that'll. All right, you know what? Let's go with the Spoils War instead, actually. The shift in Arsenal, I think, will be a little bit better. Plus, start getting our copper generation going. All right, attack with Hatchet of Body. Going after Prism here. So I think we're going to attack twice at Prism here. I don't think we're going to really deal with the Passing Barrage here. All right, objective here is to Blade Flurry, Grains, Bracers, and swing the Hatchet of Mind here. Still use our poppers for the second Herald that comes in, so it's not a completely... my poppers are not completely dead here. All right, Herald of Tenacity here, so we're going to go Blade Flurry here. Ensure this hits, get our copper, get our Grains, get our Bracers activations. Okay, pass party here. So he took 3. We would like to make a Vigor. All right, and then we Bracers and swing again. targeting Prism. So we got a Vigor for next token, and we're likely to have 6 or 4 copper, unless Prism really wants to block here. The key against decks that run a lot of no blocks, even decks that don't run a lot of no blocks, but you know they have no blocks, like Dash, is just to keep pressure up turn after turn. Like, if Dash wants to establish an item, they have to take damage. If Prism wants to establish an aura, it has to take damage. So, sure, take 6 here. We do not want to make a Vigor, so we will get our copper. We are set for another cash in. Uh-oh. This is not a good... This is a very, very bad hand here. Luckily, we can block with most of it. So we can... Let's see here. We can actually block with... let's see here. We can actually block with pretty much everything, and then just maybe swing after Prism or swing after the Passing Barrage here. So... let's block and block here. Angelic Wrath here. So this Prism is playing attack reactions. And this is perfect. This one's only coming in for 5. So we can actually block everything here. Yep, and then just take out the Passing Mirage, I think is fine. Because, yep. Wasting the agility token, but that's all right. All right, we'll just cut this down here just to improve our poppers. Because we do have 3 of them. We haven't seen any of them yet. All right. Genesis, sure. So this is kind of the worst case scenario here is let's see here. So we could cast Take It on the Chin here, and then as we get to keep one of our blues, so we can actually have a turn. We're gonna have to go after Prism and then go after the Genesis, basically. So let's... I guess we don't have to do this now. We can do this in a bit. Do my boots refresh even if I attack a hero and then attack a Spectra? I forgot. I guess we'll find out. I remember the answer. I remember I asked this question a long time ago, but I don't remember the answer. All right. We don't need this, and we don't need this. And we can just do this. Does this have go again? It does not, right? Yeah, this doesn't have Herald in its name. Okay. And then we can attack Prism, attack the Genesis. Yeah. Okay. So I don't get the boots refresh. Okay. That's what my gut told me, but because things never break properly for Warrior. Okay. All right, agility pops. We can go after Prism. Pitching this. Highly incentivized for her to block this. Because if she doesn't, I get a Grains activation. No blocks. Do I Galea this? Do I Galea this, chat? I think I do, right? I think we take it, right? I don't think the Prism it's turn 5. We haven't seen a Sinker Fate from them. All right, I'm doing it. Sweet. 2 gold, baby. We attack the Genesis. Okay. All right, we got 4 copper, 2 gold. We're good. Still at full life here. They don't have a board state. Yeah, Spectra makes it so the attack never happens. Yeah. So we don't get our Valiant Dynamos refreshed if we attack Prism and then attack Genesis. All right. In comes Wartune Herald, and it's going to get popped here. He had Soul Shield, and he didn't use it. Okay. So if I break it here, I think that just ends the turn, right? Unless this is a yellow and this is a 1 cost, or this is a blue and this is a 2 cost. Either way, we're breaking this. And our turn is pretty straightforward here. Now, there is some risk here because, well, there's not enough resources here, but why did he pitch 5 for this? What the heck happened? Oh, he played Tome of Divinity. Okay. So he pitched 3 cards, or he pitched cards to play Tome, and then the last resource played Wartune. Okay. Sure. Tome of Divinity, that doesn't really synergize with Imperial Rapture that well. It's kind of weird. Yeah, he wanted to play Tome, so that's why he didn't Soul Shield. So he paid 1 with Wartune Herald to get Go Again back, or to get an action point back, but didn't do anything with it. Okay. Fine with us. We have extra resources here. So we could actually break a gold token here and try to find something juicy. Yeah, let's break a gold token here. Give us something nice for our second attack. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Is that perfect? That is not perfect, but it is acceptable. It is acceptable. All right, let's go with the hatchet here. This card's fine to like keep for next turn. Like if he doesn't block this, I'm just gonna glint, pitch the Iron Song response, swing. Keep the Wage Agility in my hand. Based on the way this Prism player is playing, I don't think this is getting blocked. I mean, if it does, we'll take it. We'll take the glint with Reprise, but yeah. All right, opponent thinking hard on whether or not to block this naked hatchet. Okay. They're blocking for 3. That's perfect. All right. Now we can glint this and draw a card. Okay. And let's see. What's the best way to use this hand? Honestly, it might just be to play the edge ahead and swing. What's the other way to do this? Swing the hatchet, hope that he blocks, play Iron Song response, keep the wage agility? That doesn't seem good. Let's just empty our hand here. Yes, we would like to wager. So wagering for agility against Luminaris Angel's Glow is very worth. I really like the wage attacks in Olympia splashed in, although likely less competitive. Ending an attack with 7 plus attack feels good. To be honest, the wage agility is just in here because it's a popper. Joe had it in his list, and I was like, "Yeah, this card seems good. Okay, let's add it in." 7 is also good because you can't get screwed over by Herald of Triumph and Figment of Triumph and all that. So this is a weird position here. Looks like he's just gonna let this resolve. Do we want? No, we don't need to shift here. Okay, Halo being deployed here. So they're going to get a Figment out. Herald of Triumph put into their soul. So by turn 6, our Prism opponent realizes we're not going to let Heralds hit. Figment of Protection coming into play. Sure. Prism activation. Sure. Okay. Sure. This is still 5 only. What's going on? So we hit. He took 1. Okay, that does not seem correct. But okay. All right, Herald of Triumph from our opponent. This hand has an agility already, but this hand is pretty god-awful. So we kind of want to block with these two. Play Goblet. And use the hit and run to power our turn. So we don't need these. Yeah. Yep. We're not getting much value out of our dynamos this game, but, you know. Ah, I forgot about that. Okay, sure. Yeah, so here I should have blocked with the dynamos just to take 1 less damage here. Because I'm going to get this refreshed anyways. Unless this is a ALS turn. Are we playing lead with speed? We tried it. It wasn't that great. Figment of Rebirth. Okay, activating this. So he has this. Okay, that's fine. This makes me want to pop a gold token here instead. Because if we find an attack reaction, we can probably pop this really nicely. So let's do that. Let's pitch our blue here. See if we could find something nice to pair with these cards. Okay, that's pretty good here. Okay, so we can we're still a little short on resources, but we can go hatchet and then hatchet, and then we can ensure the hit and then greens it. It's all right. So the Prism basically has to block this attack and the next attack in order to preserve this. Which we know that they're not going to be able to preserve it because we have in the swing. Sure. Prism is throwing. Well, Prism's not playing optimally. I don't know if there is an optimal way to play Prism. Okay, this is an overblock here. Wow. I did not expect an overblock here. Okay, is what it is. Sure. That's very unusual for them to block 6 here on 3 here. But okay. It's like this person knew I had the in the swing. Uh-oh, this hand's garbage. Ooh, this hand's bad. This hand's real bad. Man, we're running 25 blues as well. We should not be running into 2 full red hands in 7 turns. 6 turns, actually. Oh, man. All right. What are we doing here? Oh, man. It's just hurts so much. All right, we're gonna pitch the cleave to attack, and then we're gonna shift the tide of battle with Oh, if he doesn't block though, we won't go again. Okay, maybe we actually have to play one of these out. This sucks. Yeah, it's not completely unreasonable to block with the angel up, but it is a little bit odd. Okay, so if we attack him and he doesn't block, our turn actually ends. Ugh. So we have to play one of these out. This is so bad. All right, we'll go money where your mouth is. And then we'll go hatchet. We will wager here. Just hope that he has 2 cards that don't block here. If he blocked some of it 3 on 3, he gets to keep the angel and a card. Blocking 6 on 3 means like you're playing around an attack reaction. One of the issues with running a deck that is like 35 reds, 25 blues is that 1 in 11 hands you're going to run 4 reds, and we just happen to run into 2 hands like that. All right, we're going to play shift here, I think. So we can arsenal the Iron Song response. Okay, the angel's gone. Got an agility token. We did not get an agility token. I think it's worth it to attack here just to get a card. We haven't seen a double down or cash in since the first couple turns, so. Okay, this hand's not bad. Pierce Reality is a card we do want to take care of fairly quickly, though. So we might go pretty heavy on... Yeah, we might go seemingly heavy on the first attack here. Arsenal the Blade Runner here. We will wager. Iron Song would break their boots. We could have done that. I only have 1 popper left in the deck, though, so I don't know if that's very relevant to break the boots. Iron Song would have given the agility, yes. Yeah, that was a misplay, now that I think about it. Wait, did we have reprise? We didn't have reprise. Yeah, that okay, so we didn't misplay. Okay. Chat confusing me here. All right. Hopefully they block. Even if they don't, we just glint this and smack the Pierce Reality is fine. All right, blocking 6 here. That's fine. You know, at this point, they've lost half their deck and dealt 6 damage to me. I'm very tempted to just fatigue them. Like, you don't have a real weapon, Prism. You've also lost your Halo already. So, there's that. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We got a good hand. And holy crap, this hand. Spill Blood Swing costs 2 energy. Blade Runner 3 energy. Hatchet plus Hold'em Hatchet is 5 energy. And then Grains at the end, so we can use everything. So let's just block with our armor here. Hopefully this is not a War Tune Herald. That'd be very... Okay. Well, do we just let this hit? I think we do. Even if he gets a Herald Figment out, flips it with Rapture. I mean, he can't protect the thing with Spill Blood. This doesn't block. Yeah. Could also hold them on the first attack just to make it real tough. All right, go get your Figment. Of course, there's a chance that Prism draws ALS this turn, which would be bad. Okay, they grabbed the Figment of Erudition, flipped it with Prism. Okay. So honestly, maybe just attacking with the Hatchet of Body is actually better. Because I can... Spill Blood Swing forces them to use the footsteps on defense. If I hold them, maybe I... Yeah, maybe I actually want to play both of these out to start. Let's just play Spill Blood here. This should just force a card. I think we pitched a Glint just to have more the possibility of just going right here if we need to. This is a bad sign. Okay. Lets it resolve. Okay. All right. Hold them. Please don't play ALS. Did not. Okay. Swing Hatchet targeting Prism. Do we want to wager hold them? No, because it's not going to hit. This is a misplay. I should have put Hold'em and Blade Runner buff on the second attack. Like, who cares if he blocks his footsteps plus a card on the first attack? He doesn't have Tunic, so it's not effective. So, that was a misplay. Prism lists nowadays aren't on ALS unless it's a pure Iris list. Yeah, sure. That is kind of the feeling I'm getting as well, because it's turn 10. Up the Ante is my favorite card. Mine too. It's great. Okay. Blade Runner. Pitch. Wow. Okay, he did let it hit. All right. Do we want a Vigor? Yes. And then swing Hatchet of Mind into Prism's body for 8. All right, next cash in or double down should be coming around soon. May I ask what your thoughts on Victor are? Or is? I have not played against Victor much, but the base Guardian cards are very strong. So therefore, Victor can't be that bad. Obviously, my view is slightly skewed because Warrior's pretty good, pretty bad against wagers, but pretty good against his specialization. Because overpower doesn't really affect many of the Warriors. So, I think Victor's fine. Bravo is probably better, but Victor is at least interesting and different. All right. 4 card Wow, again? What did we sideboard? We sideboarded 4 reds, right? Okay, so our deck is a bit more red skewed, but this is getting ridiculous. All right, well, we just have to block. Is what it is. It's really unfortunate. I don't even think we're gonna get to save one of these. This is just vanilla 7 damage here. Okay, so we can arsenal one of these. And then we can just swing the hatchet. Is fine. Our luck this game has been pretty bad. We drew 3 hands with full reds. That's not likely to happen. And we haven't drawn our payoffs yet either. All right, which one's more valuable, Spillblood or Blade Runner in the arsenal? I like Blade Runner in the arsenal slightly more. Spillblood's good, but we already have our money, so. Yeah. Man, this Herald deck is annoying. Like, it's real annoying. Better get Nathan to come in and count cards. Unfortunately, that's not going to help that much. Red hands because of all the blood spilling. That could be it. Passive Mirage blocking here makes a lot of sense. This is not a very relevant card anymore. Come on, give us our payoffs. Where's our double down? Where's our cash-ins deck? Genesis being deployed. Ew. If we had a blue, we could punish this. Sad. We can't. Wow. Still no payoffs. Oh boy. Not loving this hand, to be honest. Because Blade Runner in the swing, all are on the second attack. We might just start pushing towards Prism and say, screw it, we don't need to take care of this Genesis. I really want to break a goal and try to find a cash-in or something. If we find a blue, does that help our situation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it doesn't. We can't play everything here. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I think we have to take a little bit of risk here, or else we're wasting cards. All right, let's break the gold here. Okay, we drew a blue, so we're up a resource here. So we can go real hard on the second attack if we want. I think that's our plan. Let's go like this. I think we're just going to ignore the Genesis here. Spillblood is dominate, and that's their second and third copy gone. Could be hard to close the game. I'm relying on attack reactions and the fact that Prism doesn't block very well. All right, do we want gold or agility here? I think agility, because if we win our wager, we're going to get gold anyways. So let's go with this. All right, punching Prism's face here for a lot of damage. And we have in the swing here to ensure this hits. And basically has to keep a card here. Come over the top here. It's going to drop to 4. Okay, fine. Drop to 10. Oh, okay. The game is over. Probably. Double down here. Gonna be MVP here. I guess we play Spoils of War first, just in case they have an ALS. No, we already have agility. We play Money Where Your Mouth Is first, just in case they have a... Yeah, I guess we do that. Okay, he let it resolve. Okay, now we can go with double down here. We would like to pay a gold. Now we swing. Targeting Prism. We would like to wager it. 8 dominates. This is definitely hitting, even if he has Soul Shield here. It would take literally like a Herald, Reinforce, plus Footsteps here to stop this. This is PTSD from the match against Blue Pitch. Yeah, that's some bad luck there. Double down ×2, cash in ×2 next hand. Oh boy, that would be bad. All right, Footsteps are going to break here. Rapture going on the stack here. What the heck's going on here? Oh, he's giving Ward 1 to the Rapture. Okay, that's why it has no block value. Okay. Okay, so he's pitching a no block to turn these into 1 blocks. Okay, makes sense. Sure. Take 5. Okay, so we have a blue here. So we have all the energy we need for all the other shenanigans. So we can go this into this. Let's see, this is attacking for what? For 4? I think we should just clear the Genesis here, right? Yeah, let's be disciplined. Let's just clear the Genesis. Lock them out of the game here. Dominate? Overpower, more like, yes. And we have 3 gold, and our 2 cash-ins are coming up very, very, very... pretty much guaranteed in the next 2 hands. I wouldn't be surprised if we draw 2 cash-ins, like, right now. Okay, we drew 1. I wouldn't be surprised if this cash-in chains into another cash-in. Alright, cash-in. Do you want to pay the copper or the gold? Let's pay with the copper. Would you like to pay a gold? No. Draw me another cash-in. Oh boy. Okay, we got double up the ante. Okay. So we can end the game with up the ante, basically. On the wage agility, maybe? Let's see. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Let's break a gold token just to see if we can get more resources to actually play these. Because right now we don't have a good wage target here. Okay, so we didn't get it. Let's draw another card here. We've been building up to this point, and now, okay, we drew a blue here. Okay, that's good. So spoils swing is 2 resources. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 1, 2. Yeah, we have 8. Okay, we're good. Okay, spoils of war swing, and then we can pitch the cleave, the spoils, the emboldened blade, and the up the ante to play the others. And we're going to up the ante on a wage agility to end the game. Oh boy. Beautiful. What's the payoff, guys, for Olympia? He doesn't have a payoff. The gold is the payoff. No, we would not like to make a bigger. Play wage agility. Now, if we pitch up the ante, it's super obvious what our hand is. If we pitch the reds, though, maybe that gives them a false sense of security. Maybe. Probably not. Let's pitch the reds, though. Don't divulge information. Do you want to wager wage agility? We would. I don't think this is actually the correct way to end the game, but this is the flashy way to end the game. All in, baby. All right, your stupid soul shield doesn't save you here. Unless you have 2. Good game from our opponent. GG. Up the ante on wage agility. Gets the job done. GG. What's the payoff for all the gold? This. This is the payoff, guys. We drew a bunch of cards. We played up the ante on a wager card and demolished them. Yeah, there was a world where I could have actually just played. Okay, if we rewind here, I could have pitched the emboldened blade to swing wage agility, and then played up the ante twice for +6 and +6. That actually would have been cooler, right? Because as long as you have 6 resources, okay, as long as we had access to 9 resources, we could have done that play. This wage agility could have come in for 19. 19, guys. 12 of it at reaction speed. Jesus. This makes me wonder if there's like a combo deck that has like E-pots and basically you play double up the ante on something, just kill them from nowhere. Hold on. Okay, let's theorize here, okay, guys? Let's theorize here because this is actually very, very interesting. Let's say I have access to a bajillion resources and I attack with let's just say I go money where your mouth is and swing the hatchet of body. So it's attacking for 5. And then I still have Galea. Let's say I still have Galea. I break Galea. Wager it again. Okay, so it's 5 with 2 wagers. I play up the ante. That will give it +5. correct? Wager it 3 more times. The second up the ante will give it +8. Is it? And wager it 3 more times. Okay, this is getting into magical Christmas land, but that is pretty cool. Okay, opponent's deck running quite thin on I guess he had Heralds of Rebirths. Our deck also a little bit thin as well, so I don't know if we actually could have fatigued them. We probably could, but might have been close. Okay. All right. We may be 30% on Fabry, but at least we have 7 card hands. Hey, you know why we have 30% win rate on Fabry? Because people keep playing Decimator Great Axe on Olympia. And they keep on playing Jubil with Olympia. If people played Hatchet's Olympia, his win rate would not be 30%. Olympia had to wait for the payoff till the bottom of his deck. That is true. But it came, so. And we were ready. We had the money for the cash-ins and the double downs. Combo Olympia. The first up the ante resolves would only give +4. Yeah, it's not +6/+6. It's +4. And then the next one would be +7, I think. Olympia, the secret goat, seeing you play him more and more. Olympia's good, but the secret goat, I don't know. It sounds like a plan for Knick-Knack. This sounds like a job for Knick-Knack Cricket-Brack. Get those E-Pots on the field with the money and then break it. Jubil Olympia with attack actions is hella fun. Is it? Jubil Olympia is fun, but I'm what I'm saying is that this number here is caused by sword enjoyers. Let's just put it that way. Like these are we're at like Betsy and Teklevossen tier here, boys. Like what's going on? All right, let's play some more games. Bravo Showstopper. Do we want to go first or second against Bravo? Uh-oh. Am I dropping frames? Hello? All right, do we want to go first or second against Bravo? I think we want to go first. think I'm lagging a little bit, guys. It says I'm dropping some frames. I'm going to turn the bit rate down a little bit. Let's see if we can resolve that. Let's go with 5,500 bits. Okay, there we go. My internet around 9 p.m. always gets a little fussy, so I don't know. All right, so we got that. And against Bravo, I think we just bring in some of the D-reacts. Commanding performance in theory should be good against him too. I think it's okay to try that. We're bringing in a lot of reds though. That could impact the consistency of our deck. Do we really need this? Let's see. Yeah, let's just run it. I mean, if we're not running against Bravo, like a deck that wants to block us, like what are we doing? All right, so submit this here. All right. Gonna head out. I'll be back to see the rest. Okay, see you later. Take care. Any comments on how to beat Fatigue Riptide on 74 cards? 2 Remembrance, Quiver of Abyssal Depths on Warrior. I mean, if they present 74 cards, you basically have, and you know they're on Remembrance, you have to at least try to get in there. All right, we got defensive Bravo here. And hello from our opponent. All right, let's see here. So I'm liking the Iron Song response on the second attack here a little bit. So I think we'll go hit and run here. We'll attack, pitch. I actually could see a world where we use the Iron Song response on the first attack here. Ooh. Really? Okay. Sure, take 2. All right, staunch. Okay. Sure. That's fine with me. Okay, let's go to the second attack here. Okay, so we're going to have to be very careful how we use the Galea here. We're going to need basically 2 pumps to make sure that this hits. And 2 pumps may not even hit for sure, so we'll see. Okay, that's fine. Do we want to Arsenal the cash in? We may not actually get our copper fast enough. Okay, so let's Arsenal the Iron Song response. We might just block with the cash in. All right. Of note, they did present, what is this, 62? Okay. This guy's name is familiar too. Have I played this guy before? Was this the guy I played last week? Let me send him a message here. Did we play last week? All right, we got debilitate here with Bravo activation. I don't know how he has an extra resource here. How does he have... How do you have 1 floating? Am I missing something? This costs 4, right? Bravo costs 2. Oh. Oh. Oh, we blocked the Star Strike. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we have 8. What is this? -2 to my first attack. We don't have go again here, so we don't really have a... We could go hold him into this. It's okay. This is not amazing. Dominate. Kind of like blocking the Galea here. And the Emboldened Blade. And we'll go like this. Yeah, Starstruck. Yep. Okay, so we can hold them here and then play the hatchet here. We can wager this here. No blocks from them. Makes me want to break the Galea right now. So if this is staunch, we get mega ultra punished. But as long as this is not staunch, blue staunch what would be 5, possibly 8. Ooh, there's risk. There's risk. I feel like we have to do it. We have a cash in hand. All right, let's just do it. YOLO. Please don't have a staunch. He does not. Sweet. Do you want to pay one to make a vigor? I think we do because we our arsenal is likely to be under attack next turn. All right. Let's go like this. All right, so we can start a pitch stack. We can go goblet and then cash in. Start a pitch stack there. Okay, so we basically want to pitch something very nice next to that cash in. All right, dominate here, sure. Doesn't really matter what we block with here. Do we have... Oh, we have double vigor token here. Hold on. It does matter what we block with here. If we don't block and we preserve a blue plus spoils, our turn is actually good. So I think we just take it here. Okay, not ideal. We could go fishing here with the gold token for some go again. I think that would be decent. Okay, edge ahead is okay. This is okay. 1, 2, 3. I think that's fine. Let's go with this. Because we're going to get our gold back, basically. So edge ahead, spill blood, swing. We have the Iron Song response to back this up. This might actually get an armor block here as well. So, when do you get a gold anyway from the Olympia effect? So no reason to break Galea unless you need the second gold. We always need the second gold. And no blocks from him. Okay, we will. Sure. Let's get our gold. Sure. Another crippling crush here with dominate. Unfortunately, we can't block this one. Can we? 2, 3. Nope. We cannot. You know what? That's probably a mistake blocking with armor so early. Like, he wouldn't brazenly do this if I had a little bit more armor, because it's just so inefficient. So breaking the Galea and blocking the debilitate with my armor is not great. I mean, we don't really have a turn, do we? I think we just sink below the Blade Runner to put it next to the cash-in. And then try to draw blue. And hope that it doesn't get hit. Yeah, that's all we can do. Why is it letting me play this? Can I play both? I can play Sync Blow, hold priority, play Fate Foreseen? That doesn't work like that. That's weird. I don't know why it's hovering here. Okay. All right, Blade Runner, go next to the cash-in. And we got the blue. Okay, so there's a chance here that our blue doesn't get discarded here. If the blue doesn't get discarded, that's actually real good here for us. Okay, got discarded. And we have to put a red into our stack there. That's not good. Is what it is, though. So now our cash-in would draw Fate Foreseen and a Blade Runner, which is not that great. We put 3 reds together. That's not great. This is why I was against breaking the Galea. Like, you got a second gold, but now you've down a block against Bravo. Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you want to create situations where the Bravo has to take risks to play Crippling Crush. Like, I gave him 2 free Crippling Crushes there. Like, when the Bravo sees your armor is like this, they're like, well, even if he has a sink below, like, that doesn't cut it. Because I have 3 block here. So he just went for it. Like, if I had the Dynamos refreshed, he wouldn't have done that. If I had the Galea, he wouldn't have done that. So actually, yeah, holding it a bit longer is actually better here. All right, this hand. Okay, so he's pitching a pummel here. All right, so we just want to play this Nourishing out here, I think. It'd be nice if we had Money Where Your Mouth Is. Obviously, that's a really nutty combo. So we could just block for 6 here. And call it a day. He drew another Crippling Crush, didn't he? Oh, you strike. Okay. All right, we need this game to go quite long here. Okay, we don't have go again. That's actually an issue here with this hand. So we don't actually, we want to probably sink below here and try to immediately get a go again. We're probably just blocking with our whole hand, but like, you know, better than nothing. Okay, we got to go again, but it's not like we're thrilled to play it. Okay, that's fine. So we can put the edge ahead back in our deck. Is okay. Ooh. This balance of justice is also going to be pretty annoying for us. Okay, this hand's pretty good. Block 3, 4, 5 would be good enough here. 4, 5, 6 is also good, actually. Yeah. Edge ahead. It's not cash in. It's not double down. Get out of here. I think I might have messed up the pitch deck here because I've put 5 or 6 reds together with only 1 blue. I don't know if we're going to get there, to be honest, but yeah. All right, we got a, super value hand here. There's a ton of damage here, going to catch us back up in life here, but okay, he has a D-react here. Tunic is going to be on 3. I feel like we might want to just evacuate our arsenal. He opted to the bottom. Oh, it's too late to evacuate the arsenal. If it's CNC pummel, it's CNC pummel, whatever. All right, we got a double down. Sweet. But we don't have a wager card to... okay. So we can give it go again with one of these, but it's not amazing. I guess we 2-card block here. We need to grind the game out a bit more. This is probably a D-react here. Feels bad when you have to play the blue Blade Runner, but it is what it is. Okay, he's keeping his whole hand here. Or, okay, not. All right, sink below, and he did sink. Uh-oh. Okay. Can we block this? 5, 6, 7, 8. We can, but we would lose our... grains. But I think it's worth it here. Like, most Bravos don't play this recklessly aggressively against you, but yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay, that's all the Crippling Crushes gone. He's gotten to play 3 Crippling Crushes in 9 turns, which is pretty good. Some Brazilians do. Are you saying this guy's Brazilian? Civic Steps against, if you know how to use this card properly, is just, there's no downside. It's not even that hard to use it properly either. Okay. This game could be very hard to close out, I think. Hmm. This guy's really, really, really recklessly aggressive. I mean, it's working out for him, but like generally playing like this is considered very high risk. All right, so we can't even like play one of these out. That's the bad thing. Guess we cover up what we can. Does blocking with dynamos here matter? No, not really. So we're basically just attacking with the hatchet here. We're losing this is actually a really good spinal from him because we're losing so much value here. Because we're basically we really need him to block here. Okay, thank God. So at least we can arsenal the spill blood here. This list does not have Tunic Shunt. That is correct. We are relying on 3 Sink Blows and 2 Fate Foreseens. And 2 Take It on the Chin. Which I think is fine, but I think I didn't use my armor correctly. I was blocking Debilitates and I popped the Galea very early. Uh-oh. Do we block 9 here, guys? Or do we just say, if you have it, you have it? We can block 10. Plays around Pummel, but he'll just put it in Arsenal. Let's see. If I block 6 and he pummels me, we'll lose this. We'll lose this. And we'll just Arsenal Sink Blow. Go to 2. I think we have a much better chance at winning if we just say, if you have it, you have it. Oh boy. I really have to crack this gold token here, I think. With this yellow. Alright, if you have pummel, so be it. Yeah, he'd have to top deck CNC pummel, which he did not. Good. All right. We're going to need to draw something very good with this gold. Why did we only draw 1 card? Oh, only 1. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we have. This is not cash in, my bad. All right, so ideally we drew a blue because then we could evacuate this from Arsenal. We did not. So I guess we're just attacking with this. Yep. Nothing we can do there. This is real bad. This is real bad. We're going to need Take It on the Chin in our next hand, I think, to do anything remotely good here. All right, we will take the armor block here from him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we drew more reds here. And I think this will kill us, or at least get us real low here. All right, we need to... with base greater than the damage dealt. This is so good against our deck. 4, 5. We have to sink into take it on the chin, or we don't have a turn. Even if we do, we don't have much of a turn. Starstruck time walks this deck. That's so sad. Is there anything we can do here? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean this is this card's real good against our deck. The only attacks that may player activate are attacks with base power greater than the damage dealt. So we have to attack with base power 5. Okay. Well. So I think we could get away with having 5D reacts. We just have to use our armor a little bit better. Obviously, Tunic Shunt would be very helpful in this matchup, but we don't have the sideboard slots for it. So, good game. I don't even think there's anything we can do, so we just pass the turn. And I presume he can kill us with 5 cards. Yep, good game. Yep. Just have to use our armor better. Also, putting a 6D react there might have helped as well. Yeah, pitching the yellow to play Spillblood and Arcelus Sync would have been better there. I agree. I really needed to get a D react into Arsenal. Like, I didn't realize he was going to play that aggressively. When Bravo plays that aggressively, you basically have to have the D reacts ready. Because normally when they present this, they're not aggressive. What was his damage threatened? I have no idea. But you know, bunch of chunks of damage came in basically because we gave him a very early opportunity to play Crippling Crush because we used the Galea so early. Like if I have my full armor suite, he can't just play Crippling Crush raw with Dominate. That's a real big gamble. All right, gambling on the gold instead of sending the Spillblood might have saved you too. Not gambling, but just sending the Spillblood to Yep. All right. Well, good game. Top right corner, switch player stats. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it is. Okay, let's play some more games. Got a KO. All right. I think 3 sink blows is like just the right amount of respect for pulping. Or just the right amount of threat that he's not going to just play pulping out. All right, we got KO here with the standard loadout here. Turn 0, smash back. Sure. Anything else? Well, 2 can play at that game. We could Goblet and then Spoils and Swing Swing. Probably Arsenal the Blade Flurry. I guess we do want it to hit, right, for Copper Generation, so... I have a feeling it's not going to block this, or he's going to block with armor. Sweet. We already have 4 copper, it looks like, guys. Okay, never mind. We only have 2. All right, Smash Instinct with Go again. All right. So I kind of want to just hold everything here because I can swing, hold him, swing, and I have the attack reacts to push it through, Arsenal the cash in. So I think we're just going to take this. We could block with the Dynamos. Or we could block with the Dynamos on the next attack. Doesn't matter here. As long as there is a next attack, but I presume there is. I messed up. I was like, of course there's a next attack. No, it could have just been Cast Bones. Okay. I messed up. Well, that's 1 life that we could have saved. We also could have Galea'd there. Or blocked with the Galea. To prep for this turn, because we actually have an extra resource here. Oh, there's so many things to remember about playing Olympia. And there's small things as well. All right. Okay, Pest Party here. We do have the extra resources, so sure, we would like a Vigor. Okay, now we can hold him into swing. And we would like to wager it. Yeah, the small things change the game, yep. All right. If he intimidates the wrong card here, he gets mega punished. Mega punished indeed. All right, we're set for the next turn here. Ooh, up the ante here. With the Galea. Ooh, baby, and we have resources to pay for it. We don't have an agility, though. But we could get it easily with the cash in. I like this hand a lot. All right, 5 might tokens and an agility popped for him. Now what? You don't bring Take It on the Chin against Bravo? I mean, that gets around Dominate, doesn't it? And the game goes long, so the agility tokens are good. All right, so 11 go again. Okay. So as long as we keep 6 armor up, we're good. That's kind of the magic number. Having 6 armor means we don't have to block CNC. We don't have to worry about send packing. I think we're just going to keep our whole hand here. Pulping, discard Bare Fangs, sure. All right, so Tunic, Claw after this. So we can prep for our up the ante turn. Ton of damage here from him, but we have a decent crack back here. Oh, baby, we got to spill blood as well. Jesus. Okay, so spill blood. We're going to use Glint for go again. We are going to pay into the up the ante. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have the Galea 7. We only have 2 blues, so we might not actually Galea this turn. But we can at least pay for everything here. And we basically ensure that In the Swing's going to hit. So we spill blood here. Pitch. Hold him for... Actually, we don't have to pitch anything. Wow, we get to hold all this information back. Jeez. Oh, we have resources. Never mind. What am I talking about? No blocks. Of course, no blocks. That's fine. Glint. So we have 6 resources here. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can pay into this. So we have 5 resources available. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't bracers here. So we're going to Galea first, let that resolve, then up the ante. So we'll Galea. And then up the ante. X is 3. Pitch our blue. All modes. And we'll keep the In the Swing for next turn. Okay, so there's a lot of things that are about to be generated for us. Sink below, sure. Now we don't want to make a vigor. All right, we have a ton of gold now. We got all the gold you could ever need for the rest of the game. Now we have to slow the game down. We need to get the game needs to slow down. All right, we don't really care about this hitting or not hitting. The main thing is just keep our I mean, we just need to preserve our health, right? We don't need to play super aggressively. Let's just play calm. We have the agility. We have 2 resources, so yeah, we're good. All right, if he doesn't have a sink below here, we're going to get a lot of value from these. So winning that up the ante Gilead wager meant we're gonna be able to like roll so many vigor tokens into the next couple turns here. Just 3 here, sure. We would like to make a vigor, and we just have been, we're on a roll here. The 2 vigors will pop. We're probably going to use our gold token here. I mean, this hand's pretty good actually. 2-card hand here, could be send packing. We have 3 block here plus a card is fine. So we're actually okay to Dynamo Sync here. This hand's okay, so we don't actually need to cycle anything. If it's disruptive, we'll just give him a card. If it's not disruptive, it's fine. This also could just be a... Okay, could be a Cast Bones. Okay. So he got 6 might and agility here, but I'm going to try to threaten lethal here to disrupt him a bit. All right, let's break a gold token here. Let's see if we can... Do we need to break a gold token here? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 resources, so we can cycle a vigor token. So we don't actually need to. We'll just edge ahead on the second attack here, because we have in the swing. Likely he's just not going to block here. He needs to get value out of this, though. Okay. He let it hit. That's fine. Do we want to make a vigor? We could do that later. I guess we could do it now. It doesn't really matter. Oh, sorry. Need to do this. Forgot we have so many resources here. We're just swimming in vigor tokens here. And we have the double down finally. 14 go again. Holy shit. Okay. Well, we have double vigor here. We don't have go again, though. But we can... If we keep these, I think we're good. Ugh. Oh, we need a wager card. We have to keep these. Okay, we keep these. Actually, we might just kill him from... That's so greedy. What am I talking about? We don't need to keep all these things here. We just keep these 2. We break a gold token. If it's blue, we're good. If it's red, we're kind of screwed. If it's red, we're really screwed, actually. If it's red, we literally don't have a play. If we... Okay, so we're going to have to... Could we still have to play around send packing here? I just want to keep us out of reckless swing range. So I think the correct play here is just to drop to 3. Make him have to present something huge to us. We died a pummel here. KOs don't run pummel. Yeah. If he CNCs us, we have this plus this, so we're good. All right, drop to 3. I presume this is send packing or Okay, this is fine, actually. All right. So still is 2 floating and this. Oh, God. All right. Well, we have to take a risk. Is what it is. We're going to have to block with our blue. I guess we could block with double down as well. That's less risky. All right, we have to give him 2 here, I think. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, we have to give him 2 here. Oh. All right, 2 vigor tokens will pop. I guess we just money where your mouth is swing, right? Like, this is the unfortunate thing is that we're playing small ball now with KO, which is not really what we want to do. Do we break a gold token? That doesn't help us, right? Yeah, it doesn't. All right, do we want to force him to block here? Think so. So we're going to wager it. Okay, so he's giving us the tunic. Fine. This game's going to be hard to clog back here. We can't actually slow the game down as much as we wanted to. But he doesn't have go again here, which is good. So this is actually ideal situation here. So this is very good for us. Because we can block, block, block. Have an agility token, continue on our merry way. And I think we could break a gold token here. Because if we draw red, at least we have a resource plus a red. What could we draw into that's good? Basically, if we draw into a blue and then we draw into something good, I feel like it's worth the risk just to go for it once here. Okay, so we drew that. That's good. So we can go fishing again here for free. Sure, that's fine. This actually works fine. So this is very dangerous now. This is lethal if he doesn't block. You have to block here. Are you going to be that greedy? You going to keep your 5-card hand? Don't do it. Block. Play properly. I'm a warrior. You don't block? Oh, God. Okay. Well, I hope you have a D-react, because this is a very sad way for the game to end. Okay, he does. From Arsenal. No less. Okay. Game continues. All right. This is a good position, though. We've refreshed Dynamos, and we've Spoils War in Arsenal now. And if we draw cash in or double down, okay, there we go. Great. All right. So we have a lot of block in our hand here, which is great. We also even have the Sync Blow to get this 2 block out of here. Yeah, Nourishing Emptiness is also coming around. Nourishing, money where your mouth is into Nourishing would be good here. All right, 6, go again. And what is this? 2 cards left. So how do we want to block here? Do we want to block this, this, this? Ship this to the bottom? I think that's the best block, right? We have 8 gold token left. We also have 6 copper. That's good. Okay. Let's put this at the bottom. Okay, Glint's good. But we're probably going to have to block with this. Yep, that's fine. Okay. We're good. We're all good. We're all good, guys. Cash in, break the copper. We would not like to break the gold. Draw 2. All right. Now we basically could fish with the gold for free, right? So what would we like to find? A blue? Does this kill him? 1, 2. No, it doesn't. All right, let's go fishing. Not exactly sure what we want to draw, but okay, this is pretty good. Okay. So maybe fishing there was not good because we don't have a gold token anymore. We can't utilize cash in or double down anymore. So that might have been a mistake. All right. Do we go on the first attack here? I think we do. Do we go on the second attack? I think we go here, right? Because this is a break point. Still has a Sync Blow possibly, but this is a break point. So if he doesn't have Sync Blow here, he has to give us 3 cards. He might just block with 2 cards, give us the gold, give us the vigor. He has 1 more sync left. Unless he pitched a sync and I wasn't paying attention. Don't you want to keep the Galea around longer if you're running double down to threaten it late game? That could be a good idea. Oh, he has a sync below, really? Oh, Reckless. Okay, Reckless Swing. Okay. All right. So do you run 2 Reckless Swings in KO? I don't think you do, right? Even if he has 2 Reckless Swings, he's gonna, because I have attack reactions, he's gonna have to start over blocking. But we're down to 1, boys. Popping the gold. Okay. Just gonna send a Claudus. Okay. We're gonna have the Emboldened Blade. I really hope this is Reckless Swing. He's gonna Arsenal it. We're gonna blow it up with Emboldened Blade. That would be S tier content there. All right. Arsenal your reckless swing. Oh, he didn't arsenal it. Okay. Really? He didn't arsenal it. Okay. Huh. That means it's probably like a blue block 5 or block 2, or I don't know. Okay, so now I think we break copper and look for gas. We already have go again, but these cards suck, so let's go find something better. Okay, this is not better. Find me an attack react, please. All right, I guess this will have to do. I don't love this, though. Do we break another one? No, we don't. We don't. We don't. We don't. We don't. We just be satisfied with this. Do we Blade Runner here to get 2 cards from him? I think it's okay to just arsenal the Blade Runner because we're going to have a... At worst, this is a 7 power attack. We block with 2 cards in this. All right, we've just pitched 4 blues, boys. Uh-oh, he's made an agility token. So this is one of those situations where I should have known better. So this is one of the few ways that he can actually use the 2-card hand to go wide. But that would require this to be a 0 cost. Okay, so maybe this isn't so bad. Sure. All right, this pitch stack does not matter, so whatever. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks so much. Yeah. If we had 1 extra life here. Well, we can't keep all these cards, so let's see. We keep our blue. Move on with life. So we're definitely going to Blade Runner here, even though we're going to get a Quicken token, because we want 3 cards out of his hand. If his turn is just punch us with Claw, we're way ahead. Man, this is getting real close. So he has to give us a card here. We Blade Runner and swing. Like if he has 2 no blocks, he actually just loses the game here. Okay. We have our cash in, but too late. We don't have this. Okay. So I think he has 1 sink below still running around. So how do I best deal with that? I think I just pitch the cash in here. Because if I swing with this and he doesn't block Blade Flurry plus... actually, that doesn't get reprised if that's in Arsenal. Do I pitch the Glint? See if I can draw go again with the cash in. I don't think that's correct. I think the correct play here is actually just to swing with pitching the cash in here. Because we could play all of these and this. We're guaranteed to get reprise here. Not guaranteed, but very likely to get reprised here. Okay, let's glance, see what we draw. Okay. Blade Flurry. Pass Party. Sink Blow from Arsenal. That's fine. Resolves. He did sink a card. Okay. Now, we attack here for 4? Or do we want to attack for 7? Sorry, this is attacking for 5. Or 8. There's a chance he just blocks 5 on the second attack and this kills him. So I think we're going to go with that. Okay, please block 5. Okay, block 6. Okay, that's fine. We will Arsenal the Blade Runner. All right, the game continues. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. The game ends. Spill blood. Pitch. Attack. Yep. GG. 8 should get him. Yeah, I could have went with the Blade Runner there and go for 8. I mean, 8 would get his whole hand, but it wouldn't leave me with an arsenal. Okay, we got there. Close, though. We really had to slow the game down there. Very likely he did have a 0 block, but I took the line that I thought was a little bit less risky. Yep, only 1 reckless swing in his deck. Yep. So, Tier 3 Olympia can compete with Tier 1.5 KO. Who would have known? Just have to slow the game down. We were playing too quickly. You missed playing red edge ahead, Josh. You would have done +3 damage and had agility. Missed playing edge ahead. Oh, I pitched it by accident. Really? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that back. Oops. You don't need an arsenal if your opponent's dead. Well, I like having go again because like guaranteed go again is really nice to have because you can block with 3 cards and then just send something very, very valuable back. So, all right, guys. I think I have time for one more game and then I have to go cast a game with Nathan. All right, let's play one more game. All right, for those of you who want to see the deck list, here you go. All right. Look here. All right, final game for the night. All right, we got a Victor up on his high horse. I think if we just run it like this is fine. I don't know if we really need our D-Reacts against Victor. What do you guys think? How should I sideboard this? Should I bring in these just to mess up his wagers or his clashes? Oh, looks like he left, but we could still talk about this. Oh, we got a Levia. Okay. So against Levia, same thing. I'm going to bring in the Sync Blows just to possibly mess with pulping. Ratio his clashes, yep. Heart and cross strap from Levia. Okay. I think I'm just going to play Goblet Arsenal the Double Down. I think that's fine. Don't want to let him filter. Damn, this boy wants to beat you? Is this the same guy as last game? Really? Just gonna... Oh, okay, he got the scab skims. Okay, punching me with the claw, sure. This hand sucks, so we're just gonna block with it. So much damage next turn? How so? What, you want me to play the blue edge ahead? I'm just gonna basically swing and maybe get the Galea. This hand does suck. I have agility, but like you don't want to wager a blue card, right? I mean it's fine, but it's not. I don't. Let's see. This costs 2, 3, 4, 5, and I only have 4 resources. So I think I'm just gonna use a blue and a blade flurry and try to set up with the Galea here. Wager a blue card with 2 blade flurries. I don't think I had enough resources to do. I mean I had enough resources if I just if I did not play the double down. That also makes me soft to this as well, the flesh bag. So this also makes me soft to the flesh bag, but whatever. All right, 8 vanilla here. So, yep, this is just a turn where we're cycling our vigor or getting the Galea off here. Okay, if he doesn't block here, there's some risk he has a D-react here, and the Galea doesn't work. But I mean, this is where like heart and cross shop. I have a feeling he's not running D-reacts. So let's see if I'm right. You had 12 damage plus blocking 3 armor and a potential grainy. I'll have to watch it back and see. I in general, I don't like playing blue cards for the in general. Okay. I really hope he doesn't have a direct here. Oh god. He does. Oh, okay, no he doesn't. Okay. We have 2 floating, so we can pay into this. And then we can go in here. Okay, so we have made our gold, which is good. Okay, so you okay, sure. That I think I see what you mean. Basically, I get 8 value from playing the Blade Furries. I get 6 from uh blocking with them. Plus, yeah, I mean he would have he might have baited a Scowling as well, so sure. All right, opponent has started their blood debt clock already. Okay. Okay, we do not have an agility token. So this hand is not great. I mean we could go double down, hold him, and swing. Would be okay. So I think maybe we just block 3 here and then put the end of swing in the arsenal. It's not too bad, right? 3, 6. We get a ton of vigor tokens and a gold. Seems okay. We'll take a big chunk of damage here, but I think it is okay. All right, let's double down. Paying a gold. Hold them. Hatchet. Pitching this. All right, so this should get his armor here. If I had to guess, it's going to use everything plus a card, which is good. I think it's fine to give him 2 vigor tokens here. I might be misplaying this game like at a fundamental level. Because Levia is pretty aggressive. Yep, all the armor coming in. Makes sense. Okay, so 2 vigors for him. That's fine. Now we don't have to deal with this for the rest of the game. Don't have to deal with this for the rest of the game. All right, this hand is okay as long as we can get go again. But this is a situation where I really do want to slow the game down a bit. So maybe blocking 9, just keeping the cash in. It's possible that my hand becomes really bad, though, with this in the arsenal with cash in. So I'm tempted to keep 2 cards here. So that my... Yeah, let's go like this. I think we need to conserve a little bit of our health here. I have Ophidia. Wow. All right, we're down quite a bit of life here. This is not looking good. Okay, we got a hit and run here. This is actually a very bad draw. Well, at least we'll have a card back, so it'll look like we have something. So I think we wager this, even though we don't have anything. I guess we're gonna get an agility token. We should. Well, we still want a gold token, so I think we do wager this either way. Yeah, this game might be foregone here. Okay, looks like he's not blocking. Sweet. Yes, I would like to make it bigger. Oops. Wait, hold on. I should play this out because I already have an agility. Get a better card. Okay. This hand... Meh. This list is actually like fairly like Howl and Ghostly Visit. These are Deep Rooted Evil. This is actually a pretty cool build. Art of War. Okay. Okay, so with Agility and Vigor, we don't really need to keep any of these cards. I guess highest priority is keeping these two here. But we're not attached to any of the cards in our hand. We're going to have to grind this life lead back into our favor. Jesus, that's huge. Do I just conserve health here? I think it's fine. As long as I have access to 3 block at all times. All right. Well, we're really going to have to work for this one. Let's put it that way. Good thing is we have depleted his armor. Other than Heart and Crossstrap. But okay, we're going to get to do all these things, which is great. Do we brace or swing? Or do we just swing and grains? I think the grains is really what's going to pull us back. Having 2 resources is real good. Okay, we have double vigor now. Reset dynamos. So this is okay. So we can send Endurishing back. He kept his whole hand. Okay. So we have to respect the possibility of a CNC or send packing here. So we just want to block with 2 cards here, basically. Howl into Grappling Growl. Okay. Sure, bro. I'm not supposed to block the armor. I'm supposed to be disciplined here and just drop to 8. Why no in the swing there? I mean, why do I need to play the I mean, this having an arsenal card is more valuable than just pushing 3 damage. Okay, double vigor pops. We send nourishing over. He does have the recursion package. That is true. Okay, so we're going to draw 5 here. Okay, that's good. And we got the shift the tide of battle. Ooh. Love to see it. All right, so we don't have an agility token. So we want to play this out. So do we have a vigor token? We do not. So we can go spoils and this. So we don't need this, and we don't need this, and we don't need the hit and run. Actually, this is we're wasting this if we. We don't need the spoils of war. Actually, we could go with the spill blood here. It's actually better, unless we draw a cash in. I'm thinking about blocking this and this here, and then just going with this, because within the swing, this is going to hit, and then this gives this the ability to give it go again. I think I'm supposed to keep the spoils of war and block with this. Take 2 more, right? Because I'm going to play this out so I can arsenal this. So this, and this is a better block. Plus, if he has pummel, I could have discarded that. All right, play that. Pitch this. I love this card so much. Very, very thematic. Okay. A little bit of block here from him. Play shift. Get our agility token. Nope, we're not paying for vigor. We're going to swing with Hatchet of Mind. Play the instant swing out. Arsenal the spoils. We already have an agility set up for next turn, so this is going to sit here for a couple turns, but that's okay. Okay. Agile wind up being discarded here to give him an agility token. Sure. Okay, we've clawed the life lead back into our favor. And we got a cash in. Oh boy. 6 dominate here. All right. Let's see here. Did this discard? It did not, so these don't have go again. Okay, so no matter what these 2 cards are, I want to have 6 block for them. The easiest way to do it is with blocking here plus sync. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Do we need to sync anything here? No. This hand is fine. Has 6 block in it. All these brutes just want to unga bunga go, 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 go. And we just have to tell them we're slowing things down. We are slowing things down. We are not unga bungaing today. All right, we block here. And we're just going to cash in here. And just like that, guys, we've clawed our way back into this game. Okay, this is an awful card to draw. Ugh, that's bad. I mean, fuck it. We just got to get our value. We just have to get our value. Putting the sink below an arsenal here. Yeah, you like the unga bunga go go go. That's why you play KO. Yep. A lot of people like to no blocks and just go. I am of the opinion that playing good defense is much more reliable. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm no guardian. I'm not blocking 9 swinging hammer. Okay. I attack when the time is correct, and I defend when the time is not correct. Really, gonna give me more copper? That is not a good idea because I still have another cash in. Oh. We'll take it. We'll take your 6 block. How about this one? Do we have any more Spoils of War left? We have 1 left, so there's a world where we get 2 more copper. All right, with this sink below an arsenal, we are pretty well set up, I think. And now we can block here, and we have our Blade Runner. 9 with Dominate. Ooh, boy. All right, so we got to be careful here. We got to basically preserve life. And let's see here. I would like to just take 1 damage, sir. Do we still have, we don't have our nourishing anymore, so this on the bottom is probably better. All right, this an arsenal is actually decent. We could draw yeah, okay. This an arsenal's fine, I guess. It's not amazing. Basically, I'm thinking, do I sink this or not? For random card? I don't think it's worth it. Money where your mouth is, I think, is good enough. Plus, not sinking here makes this look way more scary. All right, time for a 2-card 9, boys. Yep, he has to respect the Blade Flurry Iron Song response. I think he just wanted to deny us some copper. Because he let one of the attacks hit. Okay, give us a card, please, Levia. And this is we're at a situation here where Levia is actually in a lot of trouble here because 6 blood debt ticking right now. And we're just gonna grind her into the ground here. Slow and steady as the deathmatch champion does. Okay, so with 1 resource here, not much threat here. We're just going to be disciplined and block here. We don't have Go again, but we do have Glint. So we kind of want to keep 2 cards here if we can. Maybe Money Where Your Mouth Is swing. Get the reprise from Glint. So we're basically just blocking here. I'm actually thinking about blocking Boots plus Blade Runner here. Because if I can go pitch and bolt and blade swing, guaranteed get reprise, and then I could load up on this next attack here, probably kills him. There's no threat here of dying, so let's go again here is meaningless. Okay, not exactly meaningless. Oh, just gonna Arsenal the Ghostly Visit? Okay, maybe not. Okay, they want to chat. Sorry, my browser derped out. Yeah, you're good. All right, 7. Okay, so we're much more inclined to block this from... Let's see. All right. If we block for 4, we die to Reckless Swing. Man, I really... All right, you know what? We just gotta be disciplined. I'm thinking to give up the grains here as well. Because I died to 2 Reckless Swings. But he's going to die to Blood Debt before he draws 2 Reckless Swings, I think. Do I need to block with grains here? I don't think so. All right, he turned off his Blood Debt, but, you know. All right. Do we wager this? No. He's at 2. Okay, this is very good because we can keep 2 cards here. Do we keep the Spoils or the Blade Runner here? Spoils, there's a world where he 3 blocks the first attack. It gives us copper. Blade Runner's an extra damage, though. But 2 into 6 is not as annoying as 4 into 3. Well, 4 into 3, he only has to give me 2 cards. 2 into 6, he has to give me 3 cards. Okay, so yes. Block here. And sink below. Even if we don't have sink below there, I probably would have. As long as it's 3 block, it doesn't matter. All right, time to get all the value from our dynamos. Yep. And this is going to get 3 cards from him in total, which means he'll die to Blood Debt. So yeah, there's keeping Spoils of War there was definitely wrong. Keeping Blade Runner is correct. So, and yep, he's going to die to Blood Debt. Reckless Swing me? Nope. GG. Oh boy. Okay. That was a good game to illustrate being disciplined and slowing the game down and realizing, okay, this game's going too fast. Let's slow down here. Doesn't matter we're down like 20 something life. We can grind it back slowly. And that's what we did. Olympia the Grinder. His damage threaten's much higher than mine. But that's fine. As long as our value per turn is about the same. Start a double down and a cash in there. Okay. Don't suppose you're going to the Liverpool calling, also still loving Olympia. I am not going to Liverpool, and I am still loving Olympia. All right. We'll have a little bit of a cool down chit chat with you guys. And then I'm going to have to go. I think I'm not good playing warrior. I just want to do damage. Thank God I'm a brute player. If you want to do damage, play ninja, play brute, play boost mech. They're all great at doing that. Warrior, you do. There's a lot of back and forth playing warrior. You really have to know when to attack, when to defend, and it's easier said than done. All right, guys, if you have any questions in the chat, you guys can ask now. I will be getting off very soon. Looks like we have over 100 people watching. That's great. It's always lovely to see so many people. You know, and yeah. Love watching you play Olympia. Thanks for the stream. I'm learning a lot. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. You're welcome. Just played my first game of Fab ever today. This game is so sick, man. I agree. I have been playing the game since very beginning of 2021. Back before Monarch was released. Back when there was just WTR, ARC, and Crucible of War. What are your thoughts on this limited format? I really enjoy it. I haven't played it enough to really make a good judgment on it. But overall, I enjoy it. Anytime I can play limited with Warrior, you know, I'm going to be happy. When do you typically like to block with armor? So, depends on the activated abilities of the armor. Also depends on the opponent that I'm playing. Also depends on the likelihood that I need to play around disruption. For example, in the brute games, I was talking about send packing and command and conquer. So it's very important for me to keep 6 armor or 3 armor. Because if I have access to 6 armor, I can just jam that all in front of a send packing or CNC and move on with life. If I have 3 armor, I can give a card from my hand, which reliably is going to have a 3 block. And then, 3 block with armor to cover it up. For Olympia specifically, you use the Galea pretty early, the bracers in the mid game, and the grains is the last thing to go. Obviously, you block with the dynamos when you can, especially if you're going to refresh them. Do you have any feelings on Kasai in the upcoming meta? How real do you think the control 18 blues list that top aided? I looked at both of the Kasai lists. I think they're both fine. They're both a little vanilla, but they both seem to be doing what they need to be doing. I'm a little bit worried about those lists in the Dromai. I feel like that could be an issue, just not having enough poppers, a little bit less go again than certain lists. Maybe raise an army is enough. I don't know. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me on today's Olympia adventures. I will be back next week, possibly with Dory, possibly with Bolton, possibly with Kasai, or possibly with Olympia. I don't know. But I will be back next week. All right, guys. This has been Josh Lau with the Card Guys. If you guys have not checked out the Calling Hartford Battle Hardened, Nathan Crawford and I casted round 1, and we're literally going to go cast round 5 in a couple minutes. So that should be up on the Savage Feats channel tomorrow. I'll be back next Tuesday for more Warrior content. Tomorrow, Nathan Crawford will be streaming God knows what, maybe Brute, maybe another tier list, I don't know. How much go again do you typically want in Kasai? I mean, as much as you can. Generally closer to 30 is considered good. All right. This has been Josh Lau with the Card Guys. Thank you to our sponsors, Dragon Shield, Fabric, and Magnolia Gaming. All right, I'm out. Take care. Bye-bye.